Ark Ultimate Survivor Edition for Switch a couple years ago. And then most recently, we've worked on Survival Ascended, helping out with all the technical challenges, bringing that to consoles. And so now we've taken, all of our learnings from working on Ark all these years and all these optimization tricks that we've figured out, and we're using that to bring Ark to mobile devices with a much more console-like experience. So that's what you're seeing here now. Let me give you the caveat. This is pre-release footage. You're seeing, in development beta footage right now. And we're going to take you through some stuff on the island and on Scorched Earth and on Aberration. So let's kick things off. I got a bunch of stuff to get through for you guys and let you know all about this game that we've got coming out. So first things first, a big question that we've been asked, this game is going to be free to play. There is no cost to purchase the game outright. Anybody can download it for free on your mobile devices. And this is coming out to y'all in December 2024, this year. So just another month and a half to go, and you should have this in your hands. In this game, what I really want to hammer home today is that this is a complete fresh start. This is not related to the old Ark Mobile title. This is much closer to that classic Ark experience that you know from consoles. So if you've played Ark on Switch or you've played Ark on PS4 or Xbox One, this is going to be much more comparable to that full Ark experience. This isn't going to be like the old Ark Mobile title. We don't have dungeons, we don't have pursuits, we don't have a lot of these more unique things that we did in that title. We're staying very true to the original Ark experience here. And so in that regard, I really want to emphasize again, this is a complete fresh start. No progress or purchases from that old title is going to carry forward. This is a brand new experience. As you can see, just looking at it visually right now, I mean, it's just miles ahead of where we're at with that old game. So at launch in December, we're going to have the Island and Scorched Earth and Aberration available. Then next year in 2025, we will get out Extinction, Gen 1, Gen 2, and Ragnarok. And when we launch in December, the Island is going to be free for all players. So like I said, it's a free-to-play game. You can download it. You can have pretty much the full entire island experience without ever spending a dime if you so choose. Cave runs, you can do all that. You'll never have to spend a dime. We're going to have the expansion maps. Those will be available for purchase individually. So Aberration, Extinction, Gen 1, Gen 2, Scorch, those are all going to be individual purchases if you would like to play on those maps. But beyond that, we're also offering a subscription this time around as well. So similar to Primal Pass in the last title, we've got something called Ark Pass. And Ark Pass is going to give you access to all the maps that are released at that point. And it's also going to give you access to God Console for single player and other perks like bonus XP and a monthly drop of some free keys, which I'll get to in a minute here. So that's really going to be a great value for you if you want to just pick up that pass while you're actively playing Ark. That's going to give you pretty much everything that you need to fully enjoy everything that the game has to offer. Like I said though, if you're free to play, all the content is still there. We don't have things like dinos or anything locked behind a paywall. Players are going to be able to use our in-game currency, that's called keys. And really what this is set up for is just to kind of make the game more convenient for you, especially because we're dealing with mobile audiences. You don't necessarily have as much free time on your hands. So the keys are going to be for free, and then of course you can purchase packs of them if you so desire, just like any other in-game currency. Again, very comparable to what we were doing with Ancient Amber in the previous title. Again, really just want to hammer home, all of our implementation of the keys is on these convenience timers and things like that I just touched on. We're not selling creatures or weapons or maps for keys. That's not a thing. So let's keep going here. OnePlus 12R. Also doing just fine running the game. I've got the game here, like I said, on a Pixel 8a, which is just like the cheap version of a Pixel, and that runs it just great. So we've also... Daniel over here is playing on the Samsung S20 Galaxy, or sorry, now you're on the iPad. Previously was on the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. and that runs it great. So some of you who had issues with newer Samsung Galaxy devices playing the old Ark Mobile title, that is no longer an issue. You should be fine there. But again, it's free to play, so please, by all means, download it on your phone and make sure it runs great. You know, and if not, hey, this is what it is. So, players, you guys are going to have this game in your hands by Christmas. We don't have an exact date picked out yet. We will announce that as soon as we're ready to, but we're definitely planning on December and definitely planning on getting it out to y'all before Christmas. If you are on iOS, you can download this from the App Store anywhere in the world. It's going to be released on the App Store worldwide. If you live in Europe, you can also choose to download this from the Epic Games Store. Some of you saw the news. We're very happy to be one of the first third-party games launching on the Epic Games Store for mobile. We think it's a really cool thing what they're doing, and we're happy to support them. So we're going to be offering the game everywhere that the Epic Games Store is available. If you're on Android, you can download the game worldwide from Google Play or the Epic Games Store. Both are available worldwide. You have your choice of where you want to play. Of course, you know, if you like what Epic Games Store is doing for developers, they're a bit more forward-thinking with their relations with developers, and we certainly appreciate that. But, you know, the choice is up to y'all. And that is pretty much all of the concrete facts that we have to get through for Ark. I'm going to recap everything for y'all, maybe run back through it one more time for anyone who was tuning into the stream a little late. And you all can continue enjoying some Scorched Earth gameplay here. And then in a little bit after this fight, we'll move on to showing you some Aberration. So, again, let's just run back through this and recap some of the key points here that we want to hammer home with you guys. So again, the title is free to play. The expansion maps will be offered for purchase, but the island is completely free. We are releasing the game in December 2024, so really not long to go at all here. And this is a complete fresh start from the old Ark Mobile title. That old title will remain available forever for those who have already downloaded it, so it's still there, but yes, Ark Ultimate Mobile Edition will be the only title you'll find on mobile stores going forward, and this is our new baby. Nothing from the old game is going to carry forward to this title. At launch in December, we're going to have the Island and Scorched and Aberration available for you all, and Extinction, Gen 1, Gen 2, and Ragnarok are coming next year. We're going to be offering the expansion maps for sale individually, or you can pick up the Ark Pass subscription either monthly or annual. We can't wait to get your hands on this on mobile devices. This will be yours upon release in December. It'll be available. So now, one more time, while Daniel's showing off Aberration, I'll just run through some of our bullet points again. Maybe you chimed into the stream late, you want to make sure you heard something I said earlier correct. Let's just run through it again and make sure everyone's got the facts down, right? So this is going to be a free-to-play title. It does not cost money out the gate. Everybody can get the island absolutely for free. And then our expansion maps will be an additional purchase. At launch, we're going to have the Island, Scorched, and Aberration. Come next year in 2025, we'll have Extinction, Gen 1, Gen 2, and Ragnarok. This game is a complete fresh start from the old game. Nothing from the old Ark Mobile title is going to carry forward. And that's because, as you can see, this is just an entirely different game than what that was. We don't have the pursuits anymore. We don't have the dungeons anymore. We are just giving you the tried and true Ark experience from consoles. If you've played Ark on Switch, if you've played it on PS4, on Xbox One, this is going to be that same experience that you're used to from there, just now on a screen that you can hold. We will, like I said, we'll have those expansion maps available for an additional purchase, or you can pick up the Ark Pass, which is going to be a subscription. That Ark Pass is going to give you to all of the expansion maps that have been released at that point, as well as access to the GOG console for single player, and some other perks such as bonus XP and some free keys, which is our in-game currency. So that in-game currency, which we're calling keys, every player can get some of these for free every day, kind of like a daily login bonus thing. Or you'll be able to purchase them in packs or get your monthly free drops from being a pass holder. And again, our implementation of these keys is really just with the mobile audience in mind and just being able to use them to make things a bit more convenient. We love to use the term pay for convenience around, and so the implementation in the game is things like decreasing tame timers, tame speed timers, or getting a temporary weight buff, like that. We're not selling creatures or weapons locked behind keys. We're not doing the crafting stations like the old game had. The normal Ark experience. And so I mentioned this earlier, but Full is coming back for single player. So those our single player players may remember this from the previous title. GOG console is an interface and what we've done with this interface is giving you easy access to a lot of the common cheats that players use, as well as a lot of the common resources that you're spawning constantly. And this time around, the interface also gives you access to the console commands. So if you don't want to use any of our predetermined cheats that we